We picked up the distress signal 2 weeks ago. Weak, looped, and old. It came from a decommissioned orbital research facility, Station M12, abandoned after a failed experiment nearly 17 years ago. They sent me and 2 others, Lieutenant Ramos and Dr. Levin. Our mission was clear board the station, find the source of the signal, extract any survivors or data, and get out. As soon as we docked, we noticed it. No damage, no decompression, no breach. The place was preserved. Too well. Inside, the air was cold and stale. The lights flickered like they hadn't decided whether to die or wake up. All systems were in standby, but life support had been active. That's impossible. M12 should have been shut down years ago. The first sign of something wrong came when Ramos went silent while sweeping the east wing. We found his comms unit on the floor, still transmitting. His helmet was cracked from the inside. Dr. Levin wanted to turn back, but the signal was coming from the central lab. He insisted we finish the mission. The hallway to the lab was lined with thick glass windows, revealing sealed rooms, labs, offices, sleeping quarters. In one of them, I swear I saw someone move. But when I looked again, it was just an empty chair spinning. Inside the central lab, the signal source was a console with a blinking red indicator. It had been looping the same corrupted audio file for years. We played it. It was a voice, raspy, our voice. Mine and Levin's, layered, distorted, saying, "We're still here. Don't leave us here." Levin backed away. That's not possible. But the station had more to say. The walls began to hum. Lights dimmed. Doors slammed shut. And then, a flicker. Outside the glass panel, Ramos, staring at us. Eyes black, skin pale, smiling. He walked slowly past the lab, disappearing into the dark. Levin panicked. He tried to override the system, but the console wouldn't respond. Instead, it displayed a countdown. 5 o'clock, 4:59, 4:58. The door behind us creaked open, not automatically, as if someone opened it. We didn't wait. We ran back the way we came, and every hallway we passed through had new things in it, writing on the walls, handprints, teeth. Teeth. We made it back to the ship, or something that looked like our ship. It was docked, exactly the same. Only it wasn't broadcasting our ID code. Levin entered first. I paused, just for a second, and heard a voice behind me whisper, "You came back for us." I turned, but nothing was there. I boarded anyway. We left M12 behind. But ever since that day, something's felt wrong. Levin stopped speaking, won't even look at me anymore. And at night, while I'm trying to sleep, it comms buzz for a second. Just long enough to hear my own voice say, "You left me here." I was part of a private salvage crew sent to strip the remains of Station Arden 6, defunct research satellite orbiting beyond Mars for over 20 years. The place was supposedly gutted, systems dead, personnel evacuated. But when we docked, the airlock responded instantly like it had been waiting. Inside, everything looked preserved. The lights still worked. No dust, no decay. It felt wrong. Not like a ruin, more like someone's home. I was assigned to the lower deck maintenance ring C. I walked the ring, logged old modules, noted disconnected wiring, then turned a corner and saw a door I didn't recognize. It wasn't on the blueprint. I rechecked the map. Ring C ended at bulkhead D. This door was several meters beyond that. It had no label. Just a clean, matte black surface with a glowing blue triangle. I radioed up. "You guys see an unmarked door down here?" "Negative," Bryn replied. "Ring C ends at D. That's sealed." The triangle pulsed when I stepped closer. Before I could touch it, the door slid open. Beyond it was a narrow corridor. Dark, silent, just a faint red glow somewhere ahead. I stepped in. The door closed instantly. Comms went dead. I turned to leave, but the door was gone. Just smooth metal. I followed the red light, and that's when I noticed. The hallway curved. Arden 6 didn't have curved loops. This corridor shouldn't exist. The walls were lined with strange pulsing symbols, not paint. They looked alive. A voice echoed not in my ears, but in my mind. "Return." I ran, but the corridor kept stretching. No matter how far I ran, the red glow stayed the same distance away. I tried marking the wall. My scratches healed instantly. Then I turned a corner and saw myself. Standing there, same suit, same broken wristplate. But it wasn't me. It didn't blink, didn't breathe. It spoke my voice, but wrong. "You weren't supposed to open it." It reached out. I turned and ran. This time, the door appeared again. It opened. I fell through, landed hard on the cold metal floor of Ring C. Bryn turned the corner. "You've been gone almost 2 hours." My watch said 10 minutes. The door was gone. We left Arden 6 2 hours later. The job was marked complete. But ever since, in the silence of my quarters, when the lights flicker, I swear I see a faint blue triangle pulsing on the wall. We received a silent ping from a ship thought to be destroyed. The VSS Halcyon, a deep space vessel lost 12 years ago. No distress call, no debris, just vanished during a mining expedition near the outer moons of Neptune. Then last week, it showed up drifting in Saturn's rings. No crew, no active signals. But the ship's mainframe was online. I was sent to investigate, alone. The Halcyon's exterior looked pristine. No breaches, no sign of damage. Just one long scrape along the hull, like something had dragged its claws across it. The interior was spotless, too clean, like it had never been touched. I walked through the mess hall, the labs, the living quarters, all untouched. Personal items still in place. But the crew? Gone. No logs of evacuation. No damage, no explanation. Then I reached the command core, and that's when it started. The terminal screen blinked on. I didn't touch it. One message. Last lob, 17 minutes ago. That was impossible. This ship had been empty for 12 years. I opened the log. It was a voice file, garbled, static heavy, but I could still hear breathing. I played another, and another. Every log had one thing in common. Someone whispering from the background, like they weren't talking to the recorder. They were watching the person recording. In one log, the captain said, "We thought it was the radiation at first, but we're not seeing things. It's in the walls, watching." Another log. A scientist. "It's changing us, or replacing us. I don't know. I haven't slept in 3 days. I don't think I'm me anymore." Then came a final file, time-stamped 3 minutes before I boarded. Someone's coming. I can feel it. It's pretending to be the ship now. Don't listen to it. Don't. The file ended in static and soft laughter. I stepped back, and then the door behind me opened. I didn't trigger it. I slowly turned. Standing in the hallway was a crew member. No suit, pale, blinking slowly, mouth slightly open. I raised my comm. Identify yourself? It didn't respond. Then another figure stepped into view. Then two more, all just standing there. Same height, same posture, same blank stare. I'd backed away and sealed the command core door. Alarms started going off randomly, lights flickering. The ship's voice AI spoke in a soft tone. Crew integrity compromised. Restoring unity. I didn't wait. I bolted for the shuttle dock. But as I passed a reflective panel, I froze. My reflection wasn't mirroring me. It blinked at the wrong time. Smiled when I didn't. I made it back to my ship. Hit the burn sequence. Left the Halcyon behind. The logs were archived, but the last one, the final one that should have been mine, it's already there. Time-stamped 5 minutes from now.